High school kingpin, they don't know. He could open up a drugstore. Dope man, easy E. NWA, all I see. Flip the Delta 76. Spent a quarter brick. This was in the 80s. Silk shirts and valleys. When I was young, used to grind all night long. Only loc on the turf with a cell phone. Soaked up gang, started shaking lanes. First from the turf, riding vintage man. Fifth wheel on the back.
Can we give him some? Welcome back to the Run Your Mouth podcast. I am your host, Mad Marlin. God damn it, I always forget my accessories. God damn, my lip therapy, my shit. Fuck. Welcome back, family. It's your host, Mad Marlin, a.k.a. Mr. Run Your Motherfucking Mouth. You are listening to the sounds of a KC legend. Swell motherfucking L in this bitch. Let's give him some. Now, before we begin today's show, right? Y'all know we gotta just slide some shit out to the middle of the table before we begin the fucking show. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Kansas City Podcast Network, the Run Your Mouth Podcast. Now I just want to put some shit out there to the middle of the fucking table. What do I want to put out there to the table? I always fucking forget my notes and shit. Hold on, I'll be right back. Man, y'all listen to some of that motherfucking Swell L while I run and get my fucking notes, man. I'll be right fucking back, you ugly little bitch.
High school kingpin, they don't know. He could open up a drugstore. Dope man, easy E. NWA, all I see. Flip the Delta 76.
Okay, we back. Now, y'all know before I begin the show, I like to just slide some shit out to the middle of the table because this is the Run Your Mouth. If you don't got a mouth, don't come to this table. You come to the table, I am going to feed you this shit. Now, what I want to put out there is, what is the fucking deal with clear women or white women having mixed babies? Your prerogative. But when are white women gonna learn how to do a mixed child's hair? Oh my God, y'all don't call me a racist. Some of my best friends are fucking white. Now give me some.
With his older cousin.
Now, I just so happened to see a white lady. She had this little girl's, she had a handful of hair and she was just caressing it as if, you know, she's about to put it in a ponytail. But I don't even think she knew how to do that because the little girl's hair was, it wasn't that good shit like y'all be having, It was that, it wasn't that all the way nappy shit either. Give her some. But she was doing this. Oh, my elbows is all ashy and shit. I gotta get my lotion in this motherfucker. Look, goddamn, show them off shit. Okay, she was doing that. She was like trying to grip. You know how you get a ponytail? And I came back 5 minutes later, she was still doing that. And I was like, you don't know what to do with that, do you? She was like, no. I was like, God damn. Give her some. White women, if y'all gonna have mixed babies, learn how to deal with that hair. Give 'em some. So, family, as you can see on the menu, the topic for today, OG status, the origins of KC rap, part 2. We got a special guest on standby. Special motherfucking guest, KC royalty, greatness, OG, legend. Something about the first rappers who came before you, the ones who stepped out there first, right? Where's my motherfucking music at? Give me some. Swell motherfucking L. Let's get him on the phone, you bitch. Okay, let's see.
Hello.
Swell.
What's up with it?
That's how we do it. Okay, before we bring you in, my brother, let me just give you a grand introduction. On the phone, the Run Your Mouth podcast, we got KC Original, OG Legend, motherfucking Pathfinder, original styling on you motherfuckers from the north. Can we please give a warm welcome to Swell motherfucking L family?
Man,
Yeah.
appreciate that, sir.
Okay, Swell, I don't waste no motherfucking time. Let's get straight into it. We already done pre-talk. We are live, so let's get into this shit now. What year was it, Swell, when you put your first tape out?
Well, it was like 1995. I finished it up really in 94. It had been circulating through the hood. I had probably 2 or 3 different versions to each song that came out. It was just floating around in the hood. I was sitting on it, steady trying to grind up my money and shit. And so it was like in 95. I really think it was in August of 95 when it came out.
August of 95, you dropped your first shit. And you grew up.
Yes, sir.
Tell us where you grew up, Swell.
Well, I grew up on the north side of Kansas City, down north we called it, I had a regular childhood. It wasn't that bad and stuff. I got into some few things, but just hanging down north, doing sports, not going to school, getting into bad things. But, I'm still here, so it was all good.
Right. Yeah. One thing about a lot of us black men, our childhoods don't be too different from each other, do it, Swell?
No, sir.
We talked earlier, and you said you actually you came up pretty good. You come from the hood, but hell, you said you didn't go without. Your mom had a good job, took care of you. Can you tell me some more about that and how that affected you in the end? Because you could be dead now, and you could be in jail.
Yeah.
So lay it out for me, Swell.
I mean, she raised me with morals and stuff. You know, I know
Mm-hmm.
God and stuff like that. Like I said, it wasn't a terrible life. You know, she gave me everything. It was just me and her. You know, so I lived in the hood, but she worked and kept me with everything. I was first, get Jordans, first to get everything. But,
That spoiled
just
nigga shit.
not, yeah, I wouldn't say peer pressure, but, seeing everybody else doing it, like I had told you, we all play sports from like
Right.
10 and under, 14 under. So I just wanted to do what they do,
Right.
you know. So I went down there and got into some trouble,
What kind of trouble
Yeah.
you getting into at age 14 on the north side of KC Most? Well,
Oh, well, not at that age. It was all sports.
oh,
I
okay.
wanted to be a DJ. I got
Right.
all into that. But when the games came, 16, 17, you know how we do. I
Right.
didn't want to do school. I didn't want to listen to my mama. So I just wanted to get out there and have fun. Get my own stuff. I wanted my own Krilla and car. And like I said, everybody else was getting it.
You
So, I just wanted to be down.
you said, and we talked earlier, so I'm about to dig into this. You said you actually started DJing first. Like your love for the hip hop game started with DJing.
Yeah, I mean, I still got records and turntables and mixers from the 80s.
Mm.
I still got all that stuff. I was DJing parties in the hood. I was 12, 13 doing grown folks parties, be out till maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get in no trouble. My mama trusted me, let me keep the car. I load up my equipment,
Mm.
go down there, throw the party in the projects down in Parker Square or Wayne Minor.
What was your
or
DJ name,
Showtown.
Swell?
DJ Del L.
DJ Dale L. Okay.
Yeah.
DJ Dale L.
that was my name, Del L, and everybody called me DJ Del L. Everybody in the hood there, once we started hustling around, I think I turned 17, and my partner, RIP, Walter Laura, he just, we was chopping it up, and he just said, man, you swell. He said, man, I'm going to start calling you Swell L, man, because you come through swell for me. So from
Right.
there, everybody just started calling me that because I stopped DJing after that. It was, more into band activities and stuff.
So you had the name Swell L before you was Swell L the artist?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I had that when I was 17.
Okay. Hey, Swell, tell me, how did you get into DJing? Is it just like everybody, we just, you aunties and everybody over and you hop on and start playing the music? How did you get into DJing so early?
I mean, I've always been into music, I mean, we used to be in the hood rapping, breaking, Run DMC and LL and all of them came out. I was, like you said, hip hop, I was into the culture, when
hip
New
hop
York
junkie,
was
hip hop head.
Yeah, when New York was winning, you know what I'm saying? And I used to get tapes from New York because, they used to play stuff on the radio, and they be mixing and live. And, I remember that I had a mix with, Houdini, 5 minutes of funk.
Mm.
And the mix was maybe like 15, 20 minutes,
Right.
and they was just flipping it up. And I was like, damn. But I always, been in the music, but the person I probably looked up to the most was probably DJ Fresh.
DJ Fresh, what, just far as DJing?
Man, DJing, I wouldn't say stalk DJ Fresh, but everywhere he would go, I would turn up.
Right.
The young nigga, and I would be asking him, what's that record? What's going on, man? What's them turntables? Let me buy a turntable for him. He come here.
Hey, you tried to buy a turntable from Fresh?
Yeah. Let me buy some records. I would turn up everywhere, and I would buy his tapes because my cousin put me up on him, a DJ Fresh tape, and then that's what made me start making mixtapes. you know, and I would listen to the DJ Fresh, and I mean, this was, like I said, back in the 80s, DJ Fresh used to use a sampler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he had a sampler, and like I said, I followed him everywhere. You know, and I would be talking to him and everything.
No,
so
I know what you mean.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to be, a DJ, you know.
So by the time you came to the realization, the rap, hold on. Let me get this straight, because we talked earlier. You said when you got out of the motherfucking halfway house, when did you come across Velvet Cardi? And what does Velvet Cardi mean to Swell L? How did he impact you? What does he have to do with you being an artist?
Yeah, well, Vel was, like I said, when I had got out, and it's another player that I didn't mention, and his name, he used to go by Dino Lafayette.
Okay.
He was with the group Slick City. And when I got out the halfway house, we was at Dino's house, and he let me. This is when Mac Mall came out, you know, with his first illegal business, you know.
Talking
93, I'm sick with this.
92, 93.
So Dino let me hear his music and his crew, and I'm like, damn, you know, I'm like, who is that? He's like, man, that's my shit. So right then, I was like, wow, Kansas City niggas is doing this. So that was like a demo, and then I had Velvet Cardi's tape. You know, all my bitches get drunk. You know, and he had a lot of stuff on there, maybe 6 or 8 songs, and I still got the tape to this day. That was back in like 92 or 93, and I was riding around playing that, you know, having to look for a job and shit till you get up out of there. And I mean, I knew Vail shit word for word.
Right.
You know, so, and Vail was the first one to start doing, you know, shooting the videos and shit.
Did Vail come before Rich?
Yeah.
So Vail came before Tech too then?
Now I don't know.
Okay.
Cause like I said, I was on a forced vacation. And when I got out, I know maybe Vail was, I don't know if he was the first to get signed, but this was, like I said, this was kind of way before he got signed.
91, 92?
I don't know if the tape, maybe it was not, I mean, I had just got out in 92, so I had the tape in 92 or 93. And like I said, the tape, man, it was slapping.
Right.
And that's what I was on, him and Pure Dope.
Right.
You know, I had they tape up in there, you know. I know all of them dudes.
I'm surprised that I didn't know you came. I didn't know Phil came before you. I didn't know. Man, I thought you came really before. I thought you was right in the same class as Velvet Cardi or maybe somebody.
Nah, because Phil make it so sick, and we always laugh about this. Phil was trying to school me on some music game, and I wasn't even listening. I'm just being a hard head, just arguing with him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, you know, man, chill out, Swell. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And he broke it down to me and shit. And this was, you know, way before I even thought about putting something out. We was just, you know, just chopping it up about it. You know, I'm thinking I know something that I didn't know, but he set me straight, you know. And Phil always, you know, laced me up on stuff.
Right. So you drop your what's the name of your first project?
Stacking Rather Major.
Stacking Rather. Okay, that's what I got on the screen now. What year is that motherfucker you sitting on, Swell?
That was 86.
With the Timbs.
Yeah, I had the them is steel toe Dickies.
Oh, them steel toe Dickies. Okay, my nigga was rocking steel toe Dickies. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to look stylish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was just an everyday. My younger cousin took that pitch. You know what
So,
I'm saying? He just kind of deflected right on up.
hey, Swell, on my menu, let's get into it because now we done covered your origin, right? Now we at the timeline of you got dope on the street, you got stacking rather major, and on my menu I got Kansas and Missouri love, and I got message for the baby. So let's start with Kansas and Missouri love. When you dropped stacking rather major, how did that shit hit? When that dope hit the streets, how did that shit react on the Missouri side, and explain to us how it react on the Kansas side?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was really popping in the hood. You know, niggas was snatching it up in the hood. They was waiting on it. You know, but like the stores over here, I really didn't get no love on the stores because maybe they wasn't really used to somebody pushing it. But Kansas probably was the first one to cut me the check.
Cut you the check.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was a tough world. You say planet Earth,
Hey, Swell,
Black Factory.
hold on, Swell, before for all my wet heads, when you say cut you the check, you mean you took CDs to the store and they gave you cash for them. You didn't have to come back and get no money, no consignment, no shit.
Nah,
right?
they gave it, see, because it was a little story to that, because like Seven Heaven has always shown me love, but when I first started and I took it up there, and it maybe wasn't nothing but a couple of locals, maybe DNA, I think maybe Ace Deuce, R.I.P. Ace Deuce. He had some before me, and I took it up to Seven Heaven, and they said, "Okay, well, we do it on consignment." And I said, "Oh man, I don't really know. You know, I just done spent, you know, a nice deal on these. I'm like, I do need that cash." And they said, "Well, we really can't do it." So I said, "Okay, well, just let me try to dump them and get out on the street with them, and you know,
take it to the streets."
Well, I ended up moving so many, they ended up calling me.
Seven Heaven.
And said, yeah, and said, man, we'll do it. And they, you know, they bought like 50 or 60 of them for, you know, $8 or $9, and they was dumping them.
Right.
You know, but Kansas, man, I got love for K-Town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to get pull up on Money and keep it real. You know, he might got something in there. Him and Wax Factory, they might be sitting on some, but you know, just the point that I'm over there, you know, they cop something else.
Why do you think that, and maybe this has got something to do with the ghetto Bible where it says a prophet won't get no love in his hometown. Why do you think, how is it that a rapper from Missouri can drop an album and Missouri fuck with it, and then when he cross the river and bring it to Kansas, they like super duper fuck with it? How is that shit like that? What's the root behind it? Do you have any type of fucking breakdown for me?
Yeah, well, to me, it's like the people over here is seeing, you know, they seeing you daily. You over here rolling on gold things, you know, daily. You know, they seeing you competing. You know,
right?
You out here competing with people, you know, and it was kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like we had talked earlier, it's a lot of people that came before me, but most of them maybe had an executive producer or somebody help them put it out. You know,
right.
Well, with me, it's just me. That's why I'm steady putting it out, because I control all my masters, you know. I ain't never recorded, you know, under nobody or with nobody or, you know, don't nobody, none. I mean, you know, I had, you know, I ain't got, you know, a tattoo with this label on me and this, another tattoo with this label. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let's
some
go.
dudes,
Let's go, big nigga.
They say they from this street.
Let's go.
They say they from this street.
Come on.
You know, and on them they got 2 or 3 different tattoos. You're like, how could that be? You know.
Hold on,
So,
hold on. Let me give him some. Let me give him some. Hold on. Let me give him roll up and give him some more. Let me give him some more. Let that ride out on G. So I get it now. Me and your story kind of similar. So I get it. I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it. It's something about that. It's something. If you watch the movie Cadillac Records, Muddy Waters was signed to the Muddy Waters was signed to the label, but Howlin' Wolf, he wasn't signed. He was independent. And when he came to the White Boy Mansion, he like, yeah, nigga, I ain't signed. Nigga, I don't need no permission to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no handouts or something. So you was like a Howlin' Wolf, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I just, that's just the way I've been. I mean, if you're going to believe in you, then, you put your bread behind it. Then if it blow or whatever, you don't really got all them people to deal with. Plus, I got trust issues anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to do all that, and, I'm just trying to put mine out. I ain't trying to click up with nobody.
Right.
I ain't trying to, I don't want to kick it with you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just do mine. That's why I try not to do features and stuff, because like I said, I come from that school where I remember when Run DMC and LL, all of them used to go on tour together, but you never caught them on records together.
Right.
Because they like, this is my time to shine. I can't, that second verse that I give away to you, or worse, I got to pay somebody. That could have been mine. That's my time to shine.
Well, I think they want that second verse from a feature because that feature allegedly, that 90s concept and 2000s concept was, I'm going to get this feature, bro. Once I get this feature, everybody going to fuck with my shit.
Yeah, but that never worked.
Never worked, man.
That never worked then. That don't work now.
Hey, Swell, well, let's, I'm about to get into this 12 Youngin'. I don't know, is that the name of the song?
No, it's just called Young, and it's the 12th song on there.
Okay, we're gonna get into a commercial break, which will just be me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We gonna I'm about to play that shit, man. I'm gonna have you on mute and I'm gonna let that ride out for a second. You wanna introduce the song and explain to us who did the beat or what's not, what's what?
My boy Trife been dope. He did the beat for me and shit, and this is one of my favorite songs. I mean, it is from the heart.
And that's you on the vocals, right?
Yes, sir. All three.
Why you sound so young, bro?
Oh man, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm in the game.
Because I didn't know if this was an artist you sent to me. I was like, damn, this nigga sound young as a motherfucker.
Oh man, I'm in the game, man.
Okay.
I ain't no square.
Hey, so Run Your Mouth Podcast, can we please make some noise for this track by Swell L called Youngin', goddammit.
Yeah.
High school kingpin, they don't know. He could open up a drugstore. Dope man, easy E. NWA, all I see. Flip Delta 76. Spent a quarter brick. This was in the 80s. Silk shirts and alleys. When I was young, used to grind all night long. Only loke on the turf with a cell phone. Soaked up gang, started shaking lanes. First from the turf, riding vintage, man. Fifth wheel on the back. Blue rack rag top on that. 4-5 cause jackers hate. Wires and bulbs on skates. Take a bitch on a double date with his older cousin game lights. He rolled a blue candy bed, silver flash metallic wet. When I was young, used to grind all night long, only loc on the turf with a cell phone, soaked up gang.
Can we give him some?
Started shaking lanes, first from the turf.
Man.
Swell. I'm fucking. You know what? I think my homie B Deucey. I think he be fucking with your shit. Or he got some beef.
You say what?
You know, I got it. You know, my group, the Weirdos. My homie Brandon Baker, the other half of my group, the Weirdos. Did he buy some beats from you?
Nah.
But it sound like he be listening to your shit. That shit's funky and shit. So why so you just don't like why not a trap beat? Why you ain't following the trends on productions? I see. Like you could have just got you a trap beat and just got you some bounce up and down.
I'm different on mine, and this recording right here, I let my young folks that do the production, you know, I sent him my vocals and just let him build beats around it and let him just do what he was going to do.
You send your producer,
you know,
your acapellas, and he just build a beat around it?
Yeah, I got everything formatted out. You know what I'm saying? And bam, I sent it to him. You know, he hooked it up. You know, that's how I'm, you know, trying to network with people since, you know, we all in this computer age.
Boy.
You know, I think that's what kind of hold Kansas City back is. You know, and sometimes I don't be want to speak on shit because I know, the older you get, you know, you don't want a nigga to be, you know, this nigga's a better old nigga because I know it's a young man's game.
No, I got some questions right here lined up that I'm about to ask you as we work towards the end of the show. And the questions is actually centered around some shit you just said, so I'm gonna give you a chance to speak on your shit, speak your behalf. Cause a couple of my questions is dealing with OGs and young cats. One of my first questions though is what you just mentioned. You brought it up right out the blue. I call it hard versus soft. Now, it ain't a question. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna shoot out the question, the comment, and you just tell me what you take on it, and I'm gonna go to the next one. And the first one is hard versus soft, which is CDs or digital.
It really doesn't matter. You know, you got to be able to adapt. You know, and that's what I think I am. I appreciate the young players in the game. I especially appreciate players that reach out to me, you know, take some of this veteran leadership. You can push that. In my era, it was more hard copies because the internet wasn't here.
Right.
You know, now it's a little easier. You know, you don't got to go through all the footwork, but that don't mean nothing because, I mean, most people in it is trying to feed a family and trying to change their situation that they in.
Right.
So to me, I don't give more props because, damn, I've been doing this for 25 years. I got 700 songs, and it's a young nigga that can come in and do it with one or two and make more money. I respect that. You know, I respect that. You know, I've had problems with older cats, you know, I don't like mumble rap or I like all that shit. That shit is music. These youngins is getting it. I'm soaking up their game and using some of their marketing ploys.
Right.
You know, I dig it. You know, you get it like what Lil Wayne say, you get it how you live.
Yeah, you get it how you live.
Yeah, I respect all that.
Okay. My next question is, do you think the rappers in KC could help with the crime in KC?
Hmm. Uh, nah. I mean, to me, it's bigger than that. You know, it's in my. I mean, like I said, you get it how you live. I didn't. I mean, I live my life the way I live my life. I'm not. I can't judge nobody, nor am I about to, tell no youngins, hey, don't do this. Don't get out here. Don't do this. I mean, people gonna do what they want to do. You
Basically.
know. But I know black people ain't got no power to change nothing. All of this can be, if you want violence to stop, this can be changed overnight.
Right.
I mean, black people ain't gonna do it. We don't have no power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no power to do nothing like that. I mean, to me, I think it's bigger than that. You raised up in an environment. It's like when you're in the pen. It don't be no rehabilitation because you might go in like one way, but when you in there and when you coming out, you got to be a gladiator. But you got to have that, that different mentality. So, what Pac said about Jesus to understand the times in this crime land.
Right.
You got to kind of understand why people act the way they act. Yeah, you gotta kind of, you gotta, like I said, I don't judge these young ones. I don't judge, because, a lot of stuff going on, violence or whatever. Most of that stuff is personal.
Right. Okay.
Most of that shit is personal, between people, But I don't think no rappers ain't got no power. Shit. I mean, Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. No, it's shit. You can tell it how you smell it. My next question is, and this ain't got to be a question. It could be a comment. You can take it either or. The Kansas versus Missouri beef, and I want to know personally, was there a thing back in your time when you was 16, or do you think it's not that big of a deal? Shit, just what's your take on it?
Not like I had made a song and it's called Manip, and it was on the Murder Dog compilation, maybe in 202, 203.
Mm-hmm.
I said, people think, people from the town is slow on wit. And people thought I said slow on wet, but I said wit,
Mm-hmm.
W-I-T, because we kind of slow behind shit, like I said, the Kansas, Missouri shit. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I always look at like, ain't nobody got shit. Niggas need to be doing shit together. You need to bring something here. Everybody's a star in their own mind.
Right.
You're not really a star with this shit unless you ain't got no 9 to 5. Unless you making it off of this music, You can't tell somebody. Now it's only my opinion. You can't tell nobody something that you don't do for 40 or 50 hours a week because you do your 9 to 5 on that. So if you're doing music, that strictly got to be a hobby. Mm-hmm. You can't ask nobody to pay you $200 or $300 for a verse or a song for your hobby. Now you might say, "Nah, I need that. I'm worth it." Well, if you was worth that $200 or $300, you wouldn't have a 9 to 5.
Hold on. Let's give him
I'm not
some.
gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you.
Hold on. Hey, see this. This is what them posts used to be fueled with. You know what I'm saying? Used to be coming with that wrath of God on them posts, man. That reality checks on them posts. That's what really made me be like, man, this nigga is a whole nother character than what I thought he was. And you just how you spilling it right now. Now bring that back for me so my listeners, they can hear that shit crispy clear again. Break the whole thing down.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. I work a 9 to 5 every day, 12 hours a day, and I rap on the side, and I want to charge $300 for a verse.
Right. I mean, you can't, because like I said, if you want to do, see, it's like, and some people was like, well, Swell, you trying to knock 9 to 5. I'm not. I'm saying being realistic at it, because that's why I'm saying that 9 to 5, whatever he paying you, 15 to 20, he gonna make you do whatever. You gonna do whatever for that 20. Keep your mouth shut. Do that. That's how you paying bills. That's your gig, because you spend more time. You spend more time there, so that's what you are. You can't say I'm a rapper and you pay your car note and your apartment note
You a
off
plumber,
of your job.
nigga. You a carpenter.
You a plumber. You
Cook,
a carpenter.
Nigga.
Now people can respect that now. Now if you
be a
tell
baller.
them,
Can you be a baller?
yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying when you come with the music, you can't say to me, like I said, it's only my opinion, that's what's holding the town back. Because a person will say, nah, Swell, I need that 200, nigga, I'm tight. Then I'll say, okay, I understand that. But why is you at the 9 to 5 if you that tight? If you 2 or 300, why are you taking the 10 or 20 for 40 or 50 hours and think you're going to get the 300 for 1 hour in studio time?
Right. I can get it.
You are what you do. And like I said, I'm not trying to. Now, I want the young people to succeed. In Atlanta, hey, you do something for me, I do something for you.
Man.
Let's get it out here.
The South is
If
different.
20,000 come, let's break it. You got people here, Oregon, ain't even got the hit. I mean, it's in the town. Somebody said something about a versus battle. I said, okay, for the first thing, if you're going to have a versus battle, no features, no mixtape beats.
Mm-hmm.
Give me what you got. And I don't want to hear you can't be over Juvenile. You can't be over P. Diddy. Shit.
Right.
That's part of it. When the net and the free stuff came in, it kind of saturated because it threw everybody in it.
Right.
Because, like Marley said, even you got the CDs where you can burn your own CDs. Now, it was different from disc maker when they wanted, you paying a grip, 5 or almost 6 racks for some damn CDs and tapes. For 2,000 of them, I did.
Shit, this makers, I'm always ordered 1,000 for 1,000, damn near. That's real shit. That's real shit. So,
you don't want to leave all them hits on the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let $100, $200. When either one of y'all are full-time rappers.
Right.
This ain't how you getting your money.
So tell me, my next one is, what does Rich the Factor mean to KC rap?
Well, Rich the GOAT.
And you knew.
Well, Rich my favorite rapper, then it's Tupac.
No shit.
So Rich my all-time. Yeah, then it's Pop. Them probably the only two dudes who music I know, word for word, more than I even know of my own.
Right.
I felt Pac. I know Rich. So Like I said, Rich is the GOAT. He's the blueprint.
Of Kansas City rap.
Yeah. You know, he told me we don't do this no more, Swell. We do this. All right. You know, I'm going for the hustle. He said, all right, do what you're going to do then for a little bit. Then we through with that. You need to come over here and get right, man.
Scripts.
I'm like, okay then. Yeah, I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay then, we'll do that. So, you know, we all fall in line with Rich. I mean, everybody from the North.
And that's always I always notice how KC is broke up like that. Once you cross over 70, you in the north side.
Yeah. And you know, we, like I said, we got so much talent here. You know, we got these young players. We got Mad Marlin doing this thing. Kansas is really doing their stuff. I'm peeping it.
Yeah.
You know, y'all
Rob
making
Lowe, J.R.
moves.
Hood
You know,
Star, Hood Nizzle,
you know,
Dewey the Don.
Moni, Moni making moves with it. It just, man, niggas got a network. You got to push it out there, man, together.
Well, that leads me to my next one. Is there such thing as a KC sound? Can you hear some shit in there?
I mean, it kind of is.
I thought growing up, me as a rapper, and I didn't mean to cut you off, OG. Growing up as a rap, and this is coming from a hip hop junkie, like from the Kansas side. I listen to, I'm an artist, so I listen to a rapper. When I listen to a rapper, I'm listening to his vocabulary, I'm listening to his pronunciation, his accent, all of that, his whatever. I'm listening to all of that. And to me, I always thought that Plur, turn my slapper. I always thought that was you and Rich saying. That's what I always thought. Now you can set me straight and get me so we can get this shit right, because we got this shit going out to the world. I always thought that you and Rich and everybody with that strong that Plur, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was the KC sound. If I hear anything else, that's not gonna make my ears remind me of the smell of the KC streets, of the crime, the grime, the hard workers and the grandmammies and everything. What you think?
Yeah, well, like they said,
all the
I don't really with the internet. It really ain't no sound. But I'm gonna speak on me. I don't really have no sound. I talk the way I rap.
Right.
I'm just a game spitter. I'm not really, I say to myself, I don't have this super flow. Like I was listening, I was kind of breaking down. I think it was I was listening to Eminem. It was a new one he had and some Busta Rhymes. And I was like, damn, I can't do that flow like that, like they do. But I was like, but let me break down and find out what was they actually saying. I think people get caught up in where he's not flowing or he ain't got a bouncy rap style. But if you listen to what the young man is saying, if you listen to the game behind it, because a lot of people got that choppity flow, and they might just be saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right. That's it.
You like, damn, you ain't saying nothing, but people say, man, he tighter than him. Then I'm breaking it down. I'm like, damn, this dude just said some real slick wordplay, and this dude just said something mediocre. But it's that flow, the way you kind of like chop it up, so like I said, everything is different. We ain't really got no sound, because like I said, I'm old enough to remember when the town was trying to discourage Tech Nine
Right. That's not that far
because
back.
he was different.
It's not that far
Because
back.
he was different. But I was always like, man, if it's any nigga that make it out of here, it gotta be this young man. Because I was like, damn, he's gifted. Even when they was knocking him, was saying, hey, people this, people that. I'm like, we all in it for the Skrilla. I remember when, and I hate to get off subject,
Oh, go ahead.
but I remember when, Hammer was like, man, he went out to the crowd and he looked out and there wasn't none but all white people in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, damn, I'm losing it. This ain't, it made him start feeling bad because people was talking. But that was that money. People will kill you now for an all-white crowd. I've seen Mad Marley, the way they support him and the love he done had traveling around the country.
Mm-hmm.
And pulling up and them people showing love. That's why I said, man, and the commercials, Hammer got battered for having cartoons, commercials, wearing a Rolex chain. He doing too much. See, he should have stayed on it. That's what they said about Tech. He not like everybody else. But that man had a vision and he did him. So that be my only thing. The youngest, oldest, whatever, do you. Make a hit. Get together with some of these motherfuckers, especially older niggas. Because the older niggas need the younger artists, not the other way around.
Hold on, say that again.
The older niggas need the younger niggas in music, not the other way around.
Right. I can dig that. Give him some, y'all.
Because I can get a... And like I said, I don't like the steal game. I peeped that. I heard that from Bun B. Breaking it down. Because an older nigga, you can get a younger nigga on your disc. Okay, you still got your audience. But if you, the older nigga, get on the younger nigga shit, you're going to reach more.
Right. I'm afraid to
That's why you got it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said I'm even afraid to ask you this last question on where it's gonna go. No, I agree with you. Because I mean, right now in the town, all the hottest niggas right now is the young niggas. As far as rapping, older niggas is venturing off into other shit. In order, let's just be real, niggas. Music, they did that and they did this and they did that. But right now, niggas is 40 and up is venturing off into some other shit. They might be still be recording and rapping and doing little shows, getting up on stage and all that crazy shit. But
we gotta push the young niggas.
So
it's a young man's game.
Right.
That's why Kansas City ain't bubble.
So, dude, my last and final question is, and you already said a piece of it, but we got to go ahead and drop it anyway. Now, if you were stranded on a motherfucking island, you know what I mean? And let me get my music in the background. If you were stranded on a motherfucking island, we talking zombie apocalypse, coronavirus done took over and shit. Whack ass rappers done took over, They done multiply. I mean, if these niggas start rapping and you listen to that shit, you get infected and you turn to a whack rapper zombie and shit, Swell. But you tucked away on the island. You tucked away on the island and shit. It's just you and whoever you want to be on this island. You get a DJ. The DJ come with the motherfucking island. But he only got 5 motherfucking artists, right? He only got 5 artists of your choice that he can play. Now, whatever artist you choose, you get their whole catalog. But that's the only 5 artists you get into this motherfucking whack rapper zombie apocalypse over. These niggas is everywhere, Swell. We had to tuck you away on the island. We had to reserve all our OGs and shit.
Right.
I got my pen ready. If you ready to name off these motherfucking 5 artists. Now, it gotta be rap, but a few young artists done got on my podcast and said, well, man, can I name R&B artists? I said, okay. So if you want to keep the shit rap, keep it rap. But if you want to throw some Miles Davis up in that motherfucker or James Brown or some shit, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm on your shit. I'm gonna follow your rules.
There we go.
Know?
Come on, hit me with your 5 artists.
Man, first I'm going with Pac.
Pac.
Going with Pac. I'm going with Young Racial Factor.
Young Scratch. Boy, when he said, I got 8.8 pounds in my trunk of that K-Town skunk, I was hooked.
Yeah. I'm going with 40 Water.
40 Water. He's on my shit. Keep it Rizzle.
Too Short.
Short Dog.
And let me see. Going with Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. We went to New York. God damn it. I had to get him in there.
Yeah, that's why I got diamond teeth, because of Slick Rick in '89.
No shit.
I've had a diamond grill since '89.
All right, here we go. Get my fucking music, God damn it. So in this motherfucking movie, we got King Swell L of the greatness, KC Legend, stranded on the motherfucking island, and he requests for his motherfucking DJ to make sure he got some motherfucking Tupac, motherfucking Rich the Factor, KC Royalty, E40, which is one of my top, if not my top influence, Too Short, man that taught us how to say biatch instead of bitch, and motherfucking Slick Rick, goddamn greatest storyteller of all time.
Hey, that's it.
Give him some.
That's it.
Swell, before I get you up off here, bro, is there anybody that you want to shout out? Anybody you want to say what's up to? Anything you want to plug? You can also let us know where they can find you at, all your social media handles. The floor is yours.
Yeah, man, I just want to say much love to my boy, man, Marvin, for reaching out for an interview. All the KC players, keep on pushing, don't stop rapping. And look for me on the net, man. That's it.
And do you got a message for these babies? I know they tough. I know they gooned out. They hardcore. But Swell is an OG, and if a young cat came across you, he might be on his way to go put his motherfucking, he might be on his way to go get some noodles and pasta. And you know what I mean? You got to translate the alphabets come at the bottom of Webbox. Well, we don't want to, fuck up YouTube algorithms and shit. But this young cat on his way to put some noodles and pasta, and he happened to see you, and what you think I should do, OG? You think I should go clap this motherfucking nigga? I need to go take my ass, motherfucker, go do something with my motherfucking life. What you gonna tell him, Swell?
Well, I'm always gonna tell him, man, do something positive with your life. Because, I mean, it's a lot of violence, but when you get in jail, it ain't no weapons. And, man, that'll change you. It's an old saying that says, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So you really want to stay on that paper route and surround yourself with people that's on that. If somebody out there trying to say, dude, it don't make dollars, man, it don't make sense. We all got families out here. It's hard enough being black. You know what I'm saying? I pray to God and thank every day that I done made it this long.
Right.
It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking amazing. And I'm loving it.
Right.
They say,
shit.
hey, yeah, they talk about old niggas, but hey, getting old mean you still alive.
Right.
I wasn't leaving no handsome corpse.
No handsome corpse. That's real shit. No handsome corpse. It's like a football field. Hey, Swell, you sent me this song called Pitino?
Pitino.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take them out
Rick
to
Pitino.
that. You want to bring that
Rick
in?
Pitino.
Explain to people how you came up with this motherfucker.
Okay, well, the Pitino is kind of a ode to the coach Rick Pitino that used to coach Louisville and Kentucky. And a part on the song, I say, Rick Pitino, pay my players, let them earn, do your thing, and that's where they kicked him out of college because he said these college players should be getting paid. So he was giving them money. So they kicked him out because, they don't want them brothers to get that money. So that's why I named the song Pitino. Rick Pitino, play my players. Let them earn.
Right.
Do your thing.
Right.
I ain't never trying to hold nobody back. Go on out there and get your Skrilla. Do your thing. And it's featuring my boy Trife Bendo.
You heard it right.
Killer.
You heard it right here live on the Run Your Mouth podcast. Y'all make some noise for the motherfucking KC legend Swell L.
Yes, sir.
And this is that Pipetino right here. Hey, Swell, I'm gonna get with you. If you want to stay on the line while the song play, you can.
Go ahead, man. I'll get at you, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's all good. I'm gonna hit you up when this dope is on the street.
Okay, man. Listen to that though. Listen to that song.
Oh, we playing it out.
Then fled the scene.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Tossed the gun.
All right.
Peace.
No evidence. Out of state. For the next.
Hold on. Y'all make some motherfucking noise for the OG. On this podcast right here, we gonna get the OGs they flowers while they here. Swell L.
I drew down in my 501s, then fled the scene, tossed a gun, no evidence, out of state, for the next, wake and bake, Rick Pitino, pay my players, do your thing, no haters, let them shine, spread wings. I came in, doing my own thing. No goodbyes, just fled the scene. No handshakes, mug on mean. No goodbyes, just fled the scene. No handshakes, mug on mean. Stood solid, so low. By self and this flow. Streets watching, monitoring efforts. I speak in codes, can't be reckless. Out the air, grab a conversation. Conspiracy, you'll be facing. I sit back, right hooks you dig, and sing them like Boy Big. No goodbyes, just fled the scene. No handshakes, mug on mean. No goodbyes, just fled the scene. No handshakes, mug on mean. If I don't know you,
y'all make some noise.
As far as I can throw you, you gon' see it in my face. 'Cause
Right here on the Run Your Mouth podcast, we gon' give it to you how we get it. And this is the OG status. We want to welcome everybody back. I am your fucking host, Mad Marlin, a.k.a. Mr. Run Your Motherfucking Mouth. I know y'all fucking with that. Y'all gotta fuck with Swell L on all digital platforms. You know what I'm saying? OG. I've been hearing about Swell since I was like motherfucking 16. Staying in the 50s. 5-7 block. Yeah. So y'all motherfucking know. Y'all already know what we do about this time. Y'all already know. I'm your host. Wait a minute, hold on. Bring that shit back. You're listening to the Run Your Mouth podcast. I'm your host, Marlon Gumble, and this is White People News. I'm back. Oh. No.
In the name of Jesus Christ. Never again enter him.
Nigga sound like he getting hit in his booty hole.
Thank you, Lord.
Slap.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Boy, that boy sound like he taking a dump.
Never again enter him. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, hold on, shit. Fuck. Hold on, pass that shit, nigga. Bring it back. This is the Run Your Mouth Pod. You're listening to the Run Your Mouth podcast. I'm your host, Marlon Gumble. And that was White People News, you bitch. Yeah, family. Hey, we get it how we live out here. So, man, y'all need to make sure y'all share, like, comment, share, subscribe to the Run Your Mouth podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Kansas City Podcast Network. Y'all get another good look at Swell L, Kansas City royalty, goddammit. Look him up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, KC Royalty, you know what I'm saying? If y'all interested in having y'all music reviewed, having somebody listen to y'all shit, I know good music when I hear it. Send that shit in and we'll take a listen to it. If I don't like that shit, I ain't gonna play that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. Don't try to say you ain't keeping it real. Nigga, I'm keeping it real. If I don't like that shit, I ain't gonna play that shit. Right here on the Run Your Mouth podcast, you little bitch. Easy on the draw. So what do y'all think about the motherfucking show, man? OG Swell L broke it all the way down, talking about Kansas and Missouri, talking about how he put out he put his music out, and the whole thing about an artist not getting that much love in his hometown and getting more love somewhere else. I think the shit is common, man. I done heard it from so many artists from so many different ghettos all across the globe. Kansas and Missouri, some people would say is unity. I would say it's just a co-op. I don't think it's real unity because it's too much biasness. But that's just me. Y'all don't pay me no fucking mind. You heard it right here live on the Run Your Mouth podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. We about to check out of this bitch. I'm about to go back in the room. Out. Holla. Holy shit. Did I forget to introduce my co-host? God damn, at the end of the show. Teddy Vader with his bitch ass co-host? Bodak Orange. We out.